So today we are going to discuss a very interesting subtopic of the chapter sentence, that is subject and predicate. Okay, so every sentence can be divided into two parts. That is the person or thing that we speak about and what we are speaking about the person or thing. Okay, so first part is the person or thing that we are speaking about. Second part is what we are speaking about that person or thing. Okay. So for example, if I write Ashok is a good boy. So the two parts in this sentence is whom we are speaking about. We are speaking about Ashok. Okay. So the two parts, whom or what we are speaking about, and what we are speaking means whom we are speaking about and what we are speaking about that person or thing. Okay, so now we are speaking about Ashok and we are speaking that he is a good boy. So here are two parts. One is the person we are speaking about and the second is what we are speaking about that person. So the name of the person or thing that we are speaking about is known as the subject. Okay, and what we are telling about that person or thing is known as the predicate. So here you can see that we are speaking about the person is Ashok. So it is the subject and he is a good boy. This is what we are speaking about the person. That is, he is a good boy. So it is a predicate. Okay. So we can give other examples like the black dog bit the poor beggar. Okay, so here the subject is the black dog. The person, thing, or thing we are talking about. So here we are talking about the black dog. So it is the subject. What we are talking about the black dog is that uh, it bit the poor beggar. So this is the predicate. Okay. The poor girl sat in a corner. The poor girl sat in a corner. So here, the who are we talking about? We are talking about the poor girl. So this is the subject. And what we are talking about the poor girl is that she sat in a corner. So sat in a corner is the predicate. Okay. So let us discuss some interesting things about the subject and predicate. So sometimes we do not write the subject of a sentence. Like when we are requesting or commanding someone, then in that case we usually don't write the subject. For example, if I say sit down, here you can see that it is a command. I am ordering someone to sit down. But here there is no subject. The subject here is hidden. So another way of writing this sentence is you sit down. Okay. So here you is the subject. You sit down. Thank you. If I say thank you. In this case also the subject is hidden. So another way of writing this sentence is I thank you. So here I is the subject and the rest part is the predicate. Okay. So these are the few examples where the subject is hidden. So how can we find the subject of a sentence? A very simple trick is that just ask the question who or what. Ask the question who or what. For example, if I say Sita sings well. So if I am asked what is the subject of the sentence, then immediately I will ask the question who sings well. If I ask the question who sings well, then the answer is Sita. So here Sita is the subject. Okay. Always whenever you are asked to find out the subject and the predicate, just ask the question who does that thing which we are talking about. So once we get the answer of the who, that is the subject and the rest part is the predicate. Okay, so this part sings well is the predicate. Similarly, we can say sun shines brightly. Okay, sorry. So here we have to find the subject and the predicate. So to find the subject, we have to ask the question, what shines brightly? Whenever it is written as sun shines brightly. So what shines brightly? The answer is sun. So here sun is the subject. Okay. This is the way you every time you have to find the subject and predicate. Subject and rest part is the predicate. Okay, simple. So most of the time the subject is written at the beginning of the sentence and the predicate is at the end of the sentence. The rest part is the predicate. But this is not all the case always. Okay. So don't always think that the first part is the subject. Sometimes the subject may be somewhere else in the sentence. Okay. So we will do some examples and with that your concepts will be clear. And always ask the question who or what does the thing. Who or what that question, the answer to that question is the subject. Okay. And try to rearrange the sentence. Sometimes I told you that the subject is not at the beginning. In those times try to rearrange the sentence. Okay. So we will do the question, then only your concepts will be clear. So let's begin. So I will give you some sentences and you have to divide the sentence into two parts, that is the subject and the predicate. Okay. Every sentence you have to divide. So let me first write all the sentences. First one is barking dog, sorry, barking dog seldom bite. Okay. Second is a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Okay. Third is some boys were throwing stones at the birds. Fourth sentence is a barking sound the shepherd hears. one is the fifth sentence is sweet are the uses of adversity. Sweet are the uses of adversity. So you may pause the video and think what is the answer to these questions. Okay. So then we will discuss the answers. Okay. So the first sentence is barking dog seldom bite. So the question is, so first we have to find the subject. So who seldom bites? It is barking dog seldom. Barking dogs. This one is because it's the verb subject verb agreement. So barking dogs seldom bite. So who seldom bite? If I ask the question who seldom bite, so the answer is barking dogs. Okay. So here barking dogs is the subject. This is the subject. And seldom bite is the predicate. Okay. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. So what is a joy forever? If I ask the question, what is a joy forever? The answer is a thing of beauty. So the thing of beauty, a thing of beauty is the subject and the rest part is the predicate. Simple. A thing of beauty, it is the subject. Is a joy forever is the predicate. Okay. Some boys were throwing stones at the birds. So who were throwing stones at the birds? Answer is some boys. So some boys is the subject. Some boys is the subject. And were throwing stones at the birds is the predicate. A barking sound the shepherd hears. Okay. A barking sound the shepherd hears. So you must just recall the time when I told you that the subject need not always come at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. So it can also come somewhere else in the sentence. So this is the example of that. It is a little tricky question. A barking dog, a barking sound the shepherd hears. So here the question is, who hears the barking sound? If I ask the question, similar to the way I answered the first three questions, if I ask the question, who hears the barking sound? The answer is the shepherd. So the shepherd is the subject here. You may rearrange this sentence in this kinds of question. You can rearrange the sentence like the shepherd hears a barking sound. Barking sound. Okay. The shepherd hears a barking sound. This is the way the sentence should be written. But it is written a barking sound the shepherd hears. So here the shepherd is the subject and barking sound and here's the rest part is the predicate. So the shepherd is the subject and this rest of the part is the predicate. Okay. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Okay, if you could not solve this question, then after discussing the previous question, you must be able to solve this. So again, pause the video and try this question if you weren't able to do it before. Okay. So sweet are the uses of adversity. Here a similar situation. It is a similar to the question number 4. That sweet are the uses of adversity. So what are sweet? If I ask the question, what are sweet? The uses of adversity. The answer is the uses of adversity. So the uses of adversity is the subject and sweet are is the predicate. Okay. The uses of adversity. The uses of adversity is the subject. Sweet are is the predicate. Okay, so this way we are going to find what is the subject and what is the predicate of a sentence. So this was it for this class, and we have completed the chapter, the sentence, and in the next uh, class we are going to discuss about uh, the parts of speech. Till then, bye.